Buying a used Mac can save you a lot of money, but it can also be very risky. iCloud locks, firmware passwords, dead batteries, or degraded SSDs can usually be found within a few minutes of having the machine in your hands. But there's one Apple feature that can turn your bargain MacBook into an unusable paperweight, even months or years after you bought it. And worst of all, you won't even know it's there. A while ago I bought a MacBook on eBay from a reputable seller with impeccable feedback. At first it worked perfectly. I used it the entire first day without a single problem. At the end of the day though, I decided to reformat the SSD and reinstall macOS. I always do this when buying a used Mac because you never know what's been installed before you got it. And when trying to boot for the first time after reinstalling, I get this screen. A message asking me for my Accenture EID and password. I knew exactly what this was because I've seen it many times before. This Mac is MDM locked. MDM stands for Mobile Device Management. When corporations or schools buy a large number of Macs, they often enroll it into this management framework so that they can do things like pre-configure email accounts or calendars, restrict certain features, manage software updates, or remotely install software across multiple machines at the same time without the need to physically access hundreds of Macs. It also gives them the ability to track or remotely wipe and lock a Mac at any time. When a laptop's enrolled in MDM, the serial number is added to Apple's database, so it doesn't matter if you format the SSD. Even if you completely erase it and install a fresh copy of macOS, as soon as you connect it to the internet, the Mac phone's home to Apple, Apple sees that this Mac is MDM enrolled and the setup will be blocked, asking for the credentials of the IT company tasked with remote management. But here's why this MacBook seemed to be working fine until I reformatted. What some unscrupulous sellers often do is to format the SSD and then stop the Mac from being able to contact Apple by editing the hosts file. Essentially what this does is reroute every Apple server address to 0.0.0.0, which effectively means that any attempt by the Mac to connect to Apple immediately fails. So the Mac appears to be working completely as normal, until a few months or even years down the line, Apple updates their servers, a macOS update replaces the hosts file, or one day you format the SSD and try to reinstall macOS, only to be greeted with a screen like this. It might be a school district, or it might be a global technology consulting company like Accenture that I have here. Without the password, the Mac is now basically a brick. So if you do buy a used Mac, whether you're buying it online or in person from Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, the first thing you should always do is to reformat the internal SSD and reinstall macOS, even if the seller has set up a brand new account for you and installed apps. If your Mac already has a user account set up, you can check the hosts file yourself to see if traffic to Apple's servers has been rerouted. All you need to do is open up the Terminal app, then type in the command cat/etc/hosts and hit enter. A standard clean Apple hosts file should only have a few basic lines routing to localhost and broadcast host. But if you see any long lists of Apple web addresses, specifically lines containing addresses ending in apple.com mapped directly to 0.0.0.0, then you're looking at a smoking gun. Your Mac likely has a hidden MDM lock and the seller deliberately blocked Apple from telling you. Now, to be fair, some sellers are completely honest. They'll state right there in the listing that the Mac is fully working but MDM enrolled. And because of that lock, they often sell these machines at a massive discount. So is it actually worth buying one? Well, honestly, for 99% of people, the answer is no. While there are ways to bypass the MDM check, these bypasses are always temporary. The moment Apple pushes a security patch, changes their servers, or you update your macOS, the lock will snap right back into place. You'll constantly be playing a game of cat and mouse just to use your own computer. Unless you're a tech hobbyist who loves troubleshooting or you plan to completely wipe macOS and install Linux, in my opinion, it's just not worth the headache. At the end of the day, if you buy an MDM enrolled Mac, it's never truly yours.